Hello everyone, I'm down at the College of Agriculture, Food and Rural Enterprise today as we reflect on 100 years of Northern Ireland and the significant contributions of CAFRE during this time. I'm here at the Greenmount campus as we reflect on how CAFRE and its predecessor colleges have been part of the fabric of the development of the Northern Ireland agri-food industry since the early 1900s, and how the college's education, innovation and knowledge transfer programmes have grown to meet the emerging needs of the industry and create sustainable economic growth. As a former Greenmount agriculture student, I can't wait to find out more.
Hello everyone, I'm Martin McHenry, the CAFRE Director, and I'm here at our Greenmount campus today to take a look back on the history of CAFRE over the last 100 years and look forward to our exciting plans for the future. But before we look back, let's see where we are today. CAFRE has 1,700 students enrolled in a range of courses in agriculture, food, horticulture, equine, land-based engineering, veterinary nursing and floristry. In addition, we have over 10,000 people from across the agri-food industry participating on our knowledge transfer and innovation programmes. Now, while the official CAFRE identity was formed in 2004 by bringing together the Greenmount, Loughrea and Enniskillen colleges, our campus history actually dates back to the early 1900s.
Our very first students were enrolled in 1908 at Loughrea campus, or Ulster Dairy School as it was known back then. At that time, the school was run by the Department of Agriculture and Technical Institution for Ireland. In January 1921, Greenmount, Loughrea and a school in Strabane were transferred to the jurisdiction of Northern Ireland. During the early years, this female-only school provided training for young women from the farming community. According to the 1908 prospectus, their training included things like dairying, poultry keeping and rural housewifery skills, very different from our current courses. Back in 1908, the tuition fees were a little different than today. For a total of £3 and 3 shillings per term, students received their tuition, board, residence, laundry and medical attendance. And much to their dismay, their parents received the assurance that all young ladies would be under the watchful eye of the matron at all times. After a brief closure during World War II, Loughrea reopened its doors in 1949 as Loughrea Agricultural College. And it wasn't until 1962 that Loughrea welcomed its first male students. By that time, there was a growing interest in the world of food technology, and in 1974, Loughrea opened its first dedicated food technology building. Since then, Loughrea has gone from strength to strength and is now a world-class centre of excellence for food. I am extremely proud that my career began in the Food Technology Centre at Loughrea. What an incredible history.
Greenmount welcomed its first students in 1912, but this time as an all-male school. Farming then, as it still is today, was an important industry, and in fact Greenmount's first prospectus stated that students were required to give a statement of their commitment to becoming future farmers in Ireland. A few years later, in 1922, a horticulture course was introduced, and the curriculum was soon put to good use with the outbreak of war in 1939. With the high demand for food production during this time, the government decreed that as much land as possible needed to be put under the plough. With only 550 tractors in the country and with very few men with the knowledge to use them, Greenmount started an extensive programme to train 130 men to plough as part of the tillage campaign. Following the war, there was a period of revolution in agriculture across Northern Ireland. This of course was great news for busy farmers due to increased technology and a move away from hand milking, manhandling muck and hay bricks. With the demand for student places increasing year on year, Greenmount continued to expand, and in 1967 Boyd and Fulton Halls were constructed to accommodate 140 residential students. Fast forward 5 decades and we've continued to expand with the development of the Wall Garden Millennium Project, the addition of the Greenmount Resource Centre, Floristry Studios, Greenkeeping and Golf Academy, and the redevelopment of the college farmyard.
Founded in 1967, the then Enniskillen College solely focused on agricultural education, and today we still provide part-time agricultural courses. However, since 1992, Enniskillen has been our main centre for the delivery of equine programmes for students and the wider equine industry. And today you'll find world-class facilities focusing on the enterprises of breeding, racing and equitation.
The college really does have an incredible history.
For over a century, we've been preparing students to work in the land-based and agri-food sectors. But the thing that makes us truly unique is that those students' days are just the beginning of a lifetime association with CAFRE. We nurture talent and encourage professional development long after graduation through a range of programmes. We're truly lifelong learning in action.
Okay, so we've talked about the past and the present. So what does the future hold for CAFRE?
The future of CAFRE is incredibly bright. I recently announced a £75 million investment plan to refurbish both Greenmount campus and Loughrea campus, Cookstown. This will include new modern student accommodation and high-tech facilities to support student learning. The plans for Loughrea will also include a state-of-the-art science centre. These top-class facilities will be the centre of knowledge and innovation for the industry leaders and decision makers of the future.
From all of us here at CAFRE, we want to say a massive thank you for watching, and perhaps you could be a part of our bright future.